Hi, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. Today we'll be making this farmer pig. This is my interpretation of a very popular game character that got us through the pandemic. So come and join me. For a list of materials and tools, see the description box below, and let's get started. We're gonna start making the ears, and to start we're gonna do round 1 with a magic circle with 6 stitches. For round 2, we're going to do increases in all 6 stitches. You'll have 12 stitches in the end. We'll be doing some color changes, so if you see any red font, you'll know that should be yellow yarn. So we're going to start with a single crochet, and then we're going to change yarn and do an increase. Then we're going to change it back to our peach yarn, and we're going to do single crochet and then an increase. We're going to do that pattern 5 times and end up with 18 stitches in the end. For round 4, we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to change our yarn, and then we're going to do 3 single crochet, and then we're going to change our yarn again and finish off with 14 single crochets. You should have 18 stitches in the end. For round 5, we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to change colors, and then we're going to do an increase, a single crochet, and then another increase before changing back to our peach yarn. Then we're going to do a single crochet and an increase, and we're going to do this pattern 7 times, and then we're going to end up with 27 stitches in the end. For round 6, we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to change our color yarn, and then we're going to do 6 single crochets, and then we're going to change it back to our original color yarn and do 20 single crochets. You should have 27 stitches in the end. And to finish off for round 7, we're just going to do one slip stitch to finish. Make sure you cut a long string for sewing. Make sure you go back and make another one. You'll need 2 for this project. Next, we're going to work on the bangs. We're going to start with row 1, chain 11. For row 2, we're going to work on the second stitch from the hook, and we're just going to do a single crochet in all stitches. You should have 10 stitches in the end. To work on round 3, you're going to chain 1 and then turn. And then again, working from the second stitch on the hook, you're going to do single crochet in all stitches. You should again end up with 10 stitches in the end. Make sure you go and cut a long tail for sewing. For this part, you'll need 3 pieces, so go back and make 2 more. Next, we're going to make a little flick that goes near her bangs. So for row 1, we're going to do chain 12. For row 2, working the second stitch from the hook, you're going to do 4 slip stitch and then 7 single crochet. You should have 11 stitches in the end. When you're done, cut a long tail for sewing. Next, we're going to make the hair near the ears. For row 1, we're going to do chain 10. For row 2, we're going to work on the second stitch from the hook, and we're going to do 3 slip stitch and then 6 single crochet. We should have 9 stitches in the end. Make sure you cut a long tail for sewing. Make sure you go back and make another one. You'll need 2 for this project. For the back of the hair, we're going to start with row 1 and chain 10. For row 2, working from the second stitch from the hook, you're going to do single crochet in all stitches. You should have 9 stitches in the end. Before going on to the next row, we're going to change our color to a dark brown. For row 3, we're going to chain 1 and then turn. We're going to start by working on the second stitch from the hook, and we're going to do 1 single crochet, and then we're going to do 3 double crochet into 1 stitch, and then we're going to do 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do 5 triple crochets into 1 stitch, and then we're going to do another 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do 3 double crochet into 1 stitch, and then we're going to finish off with 1 single crochet. We should have 17 stitches in the end. Cut a long tail for sewing on the peach yarn, but cut short for the brown yarn. Tie the short ends together so they don't unravel. Make sure you have 2 pieces for this project. Next, we're going to make the nose strip. So for round 1, we're going to do a magic circle with 6 stitches. From round 2 to 4, we're going to do single crochet in all stitches. You should have 6 stitches in the end of each round. For round 5, we're going to do a single crochet and then a decrease. We're going to do this pattern 2 times and end up with 4 stitches in the end. For round 6, we're going to do single crochet in all stitches. You should have 4 stitches in the end. Make sure you cut a long tail for sewing. For the face, I usually take out a piece of paper and draw the shapes that I want. Usually takes a couple times before I get the right shape. Then I'll take out some black felt and trace them onto the black felt and cut out the pieces. Now let's put it all together. We're going to start with sewing on the snout. Before we close off, we're just going to stuff the snout with more polyester fiber. Next, we're going to sew on the cheeks. We're going to do it pretty close to the snout. So while sewing up the cheeks, instead of going in and out of these stitches, we're just going to go from the inside stitches to blend it in more seamlessly. Now make sure you do that to the other side. For the bangs, we're going to start with the middle piece. It should be 5 rows above the snout. I'm sewing this piece in from the middle so that it stays attached, or you can glue gun this. We'll continue the assembly next week, so if you like my content, please like,